Today we're going to be doing a custom on a Mainline from 2017, the Porsche 356 Outlaw. This is a nice looking car as it is, but I think we can make this look a little better. Alright, here you can see I've removed the paint, and I went ahead and had to do some sanding on this car because this had a lot of flaws that were underneath the paint. There was a lot of hard lines on the car, and just some general sanding needed to be done. I used a 1500 grit and a 2500 grit wet sand, and I also used some metal files to get rid of the harder lines. Came out really good, and I'm going to be using enamel paint, so it should cover a lot of those surface scratches that are on there. I've gone ahead and taken the car apart so I can work on it further. That's something I have a video on, and you should definitely check that out, and I'll have a link in the description for that. Here is the post that you're going to need to drill out and tap with the 256 tap so that you can use 256 button screws so that you can reattach the body to the base. It's a learning process, but once you really get the hang of it, it's really pretty easy. I have both posts tapped with the 256 tap, and I'm going to go ahead and test fit them. I also keep them in because it allows me to use my helping hands and allows them to have something to grasp onto. Before I go ahead and paint the body of this car, I want to do a wheel swap on this, as I don't like the wheels that came with this car. These are the original wheels to the Outlaw. We're going to do a wheel swap here, and the donor car that you see in front of you are going to be the wheels that I'm going to use. What I like about them is they have a dark gray rim, which is a close match to this, so it should look pretty good. Then there's one issue that we're going to have to overcome. This particular car has a much wider wheelbase, and as you can see with the Outlaw, it's much shorter, so we're going to have to trim those down a bit. Here's the donor car that I've taken apart, and the wheels are held in by what looks like little clips that are on the top of the base. With the plastic base, you can just simply cut those away with a cutter. However, with the metal one, we're going to have to grind that with a Dremel tool. Here I've got my Dremel tool, and I'm going to start grinding away until that wheel can come free. Now you want to be careful not to damage the axle. As you can see, I've gotten the wheels free from the base. Now a little damage occurred on the axle, but that's okay in this instance because I'm going to be cutting these in half to properly install them into the Outlaw. I've gone ahead and done a mock-up of what the wheels are going to look like, and as you can see, they look much better than the stock wheels that came with this car. It should look really nice once painted. I've got the axles cut to the proper length to fit the car. I'm going to test fit them first to see if they fit correctly, and don't worry, they will spin freely. I'm going to apply a little bit of super glue to hold it down in place. And here it is, the completed wheel swap. I think it looks good. The paint I'm going to be using is a Tester's enamel spray paint. I want to show you that it's possible to do customs without an airbrush. So let's see how this turns out. The color I've chosen is Competition Orange, which is a Tester's enamel spray paint. I think it looks pretty good. This is a step that can really make the car look really good. If you take the time to do so and add these extra details like painting the headlights, the tail lights, and the door handles, it can really make the car stand out. This is my first custom that I've completed, although I've been modeling for over 20 years, so I really wanted to see what I could do to a Hot Wheels car. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get something out of it, and you can start doing some customs of your own. Please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. Thank you guys. See you later.